My dear friends, brothers and sisters, this is the second part. Mark of the Beast is here. Again, I'd like to recap what it says in Revelation chapter 13, 16, 17, and 18. Please pay attention again, because this is very, very important information for your salvation and salvation of others. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell except he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here's the wisdom. Let him that has understanding count on the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. My friends, I'd like to show you a few more videos about technology that actually exists today, and technology that was developed over time, the mind control technology, specifically technology, not only the chips, but also the chips that can be installed directly into your hands or into your brain. So let's watch this first video. This is very important. Pay attention, my friends. This is how they install microchips inside people's bodies, which is, I believe, totally disgusting. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward to you with the interview that people give that install this microchip.
Technology get under your skin. This is future tense from America.
Pay attention to this now.
Can you? He wrote his book, and then after about a year, seeing all the cool
These people have installed this microchips inside of them.
This little thing implanted in your skin? Yeah, you can a little bit. You can kind of see it just underneath the skin there. It's you know, rare. I mean, some people that get them done.
Just like Revelation.
It's just like a tiny little bump. Yeah, just a little bump. Do you have one of the chips there, Jennifer? Oh, yeah, right. We see it now. Yeah, it's what, look, about a quarter of an inch, half an inch long. Yeah, it's about you know, half an inch. How many cylinder there? How many people have done this? Well, since doing it in March, you know, there's been a small community around the world that have cropped up. I'd guess anywhere between 30 and 50 people. And what are the future applications of this? I mean, I presume it'll be able to do more things than just open your car door or your front door or log onto your computer. Yeah, there's the common theme is access control, but some people are matching profiles to it. So you get in your front door, but then like a home automation system knows that it's you and sets lighting and music and that kind of preference. And it's just, is it inserted under your skin with a needle? Yeah, the left hand was done with a scalpel, actually, and it was just placed under by a cosmetic surgeon. Right hand was done with the same needle injector that's used on pets, actually. So, Jennifer...
Notice how he stated that right hand was just done with a needle, a left hand you're required to have some type of surgical procedure, a scalpel. So, think about it. Is it all coincidence that literally Bible was prophesizing all that stuff happening? Now, my friend, I'd like to show you another very important video that deals with literally the microchips that go into your brain. And believe it or not, this technology was developed in 1960s by the scientist called, his name was Jose Delgado. So let's listen to the interview with the scientist and what he stated about brain chip technology. Let's listen to this. This is very important.
Operation. But the idea of using surgery to control behavior was now so seductive that far from dying with him, it gained momentum. During the Cold War, mind control became an active area of research. Brainwashing proved to be a blunt tool, but brain surgery offered a more focused result. In the mid-1960s, a procedure developed by Dr. Jose Delgado took psychosurgery to a whole new level.
I was continually thinking about the brain, about the possibility to do research, about the possibility to go inside, in the depth of the brain.
Rather than cutting things out of the brain, as Walter Freeman had done, Delgado decided the best thing to do was to insert something into the brain. At Yale, Delgado became fascinated by the idea that electrodes implanted in animals' brains could control aggressive behavior. In the summer of 1964, to perform a truly audacious stunt, he chose not a rat nor a mouse, but a bull.
The owner, he said, well, you can do that with cats and monkeys. You can do that with bulls, can you? I don't know. Let's try. Would you allow me to place electrodes in one of your brave bulls? Sure, do that, no problem. But you will not be able to pacify him. I don't know, maybe not. Let's try.
Dr. Delgado really did intend to stop an animal specially bred to be aggressive in its tracks. This footage shows Dr. Delgado in action.
We anesthetized the animal. There we implanted electrodes in the head. Well, next day the bull was normal, and the bull was just going around charging against anybody who could be in the bull ring. It's not completely normal. Then I thought, well, I know a little about bullfighting, so I'm going to test this by myself.
Delgado leapt into the ring with an extremely dangerous animal, armed with nothing but a remote control. He was betting his life that this would work.
The animal was a few feet away. I pushed a button in the radio simulator, and the animal really stopped completely. It was frightening, but it was an experiment. And so, when the experiment was over, the bull was in very good health, and I was in a very good health also. So, no problem.
Jose Delgado was jubilant and saw the success of his experiment as just the beginning.
That took us to another big step. If electrodes implanted in animals are possible, can we implant electrodes in the human brain?
To many people, this vision of brain manipulation was not thrilling. It was downright terrifying. It presented a nightmarish future where anyone who threatened the state could be controlled. Far-fetched? Well, in 1970, researchers from Harvard Medical School suggested using psychosurgery on black rioters, while others suggested putting implants into gay men to turn them straight. Ethical approval proved impossible. Funding for brain implant research fizzled out.
Well, not necessarily true. It didn't fizzle out, my friends. It's actually alive and well and more research than ever before. So this is the end of part 2. Please see part 3. Spread the message. My blessings go to you and your family. If you haven't done so, please accept Jesus Christ as your own Lord and Savior, because He's the only way out of this matrix of satanic reality that's literally developing every day around us, and pretty soon it's going to be so visible, so out in the open, that it's going to be very hard to deny. So my advice to anybody, if you haven't done so, please accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Thank you, my dear friends. Please watch part number 3.